everybody. So I'm back again with my 2019 bullet journal. I did a flip through for my first YouTube video. And so I'm back again. This time is going to be a February plan with me because I didn't have enough time to get my January plan with me out. So let's go ahead. I already went in and pretty much penciled everything out, so the video won't be too insanely long. But I'm still like out of breath pretty much all the time. I'm currently on my last week of my second trimester, so that is exciting. I counted the days and there's only 91 days until my baby's due date, and so that just is so mind-blowing to me. So I have so much to get done, and so yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and go through a January plan with me, or not January plan with me, but a January flip through. So this was my cover page with my word of 2019 being Bible. I'm doing Bible verses. So here's the cover page. It was from Luke 1:37. It said, "Faith, it does not make things easy, it makes them possible." Hello, January 2019. From there we go straight into my monthly spread. This is a spread that actually scared me a lot, and I mean a lot, because I took a calendar, a regular calendar like this, and I flipped it on its side, so I would have to go vertical. Yeah, that's vertical. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. Pregnancy brain. So I had to go vertical in order to follow the days of the week, and that really was more complicated than it needed to be. I need to keep it a lot more simple than that. Okay, I was just making sure I was an angle and everything. Still new to this whole camera thing. Finally figured out how to take the audio focus off so my camera's not going all over the place this time. So on this side, I can't breathe. I'm talking too fast. I'm so sorry. So on this side, I have a quote from 1 John 3:18, and it said, "Let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." Love it. I did my January habits right here. As you can tell, I did my habits because you can tell in my weeklies, but I didn't ever come back to fill this out. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out for February, and I'll show you why, because I already have a spread for my habits. And then I have my next month, which I really like because this shows me all the upcoming events that I need to prepare for next month. Love it. And so let's go ahead. So from there, I go straight into my chore lists. This is how I do my chores. So like Monday, I do the living room and kitchen. Tuesday, bathroom, pantry. Wednesday is bedroom, office, and laundry. Thursday is outside, so this was like clean up garage because we had a lot of stuff in there that just needed to go through. We've actually done that, so Thursday, I'm excited to announce, is going to turn into my filming day. It is not currently Thursday, it is currently Wednesday, but I used Thursday yesterday as a rest day just because baby was flipping all over the place and I was super tired. So then Friday is my meal prep and freezer, pantry, fridge inventory day. And then for Saturday, it's pretty much just a relaxed day. Sunday, church, bullet journal, relax, take out trash, blah, blah, blah. So I wrote on this page, since I had it blank, I wrote a to-do review where I reviewed what was going on, and I wrote down some different things that I could change to revamp it, because every month I like to change this around to keep up with life, because no matter what you do, life is always going to be changing. There's no way you can avoid it. It's going to happen. Just roll with the flow and change it up as your life goes on. So, for example, Wednesday was always the bedroom, office, and laundry. Well, now we don't have an office. We have a nursery, so that's gonna change. And like Thursday, now that we have the garage cleaned out and I'm pregnant so I can't shovel snow, Thursday's gonna be my filming day. Like, you gotta keep up with the flow. So I wrote down a review, I wrote down what I needed to do, made a few tweaks for February. So this you'll see me reference back to. And then this was my first week of January, and I have to say I used Dutch doors for the first time. And I'm sorry for anybody that likes Dutch doors, but you guys are crazy. I hate Dutch doors. I could not get the concept down. As you can tell, I didn't even use them. I just was like, So I think it was just because it was so different that I don't know. But anyway, up here I have the passage from Matthew 28:20 saying, I am with you always. I love this. It's my favorite. I wish I would have done this on a scratch piece of paper so I could turn this into a sticker, but oh well. So the next spread is on the back. It's still for this weekly. It says, blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill his promise to her. That is Luke 1:45. And then I love this drawing as well. And as you can see, I penciled out a drawing and never even filled it in. And then some of my journaling pages. And then it goes into my next week. Next week, journaling. I'm currently on this week. Sorry if you can hear my cat chasing the ball in the background. Sorry. I'm currently on this week, so I am doing this now. Here's my routines. As you can tell, I'm doing my routines, like morning and nighttime routine. But yeah, got some more journaling and then my study guides. Now we can get into the January plan with me. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my cover page, and then I'll explain it at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much mute through here. So enjoy, and yeah.
Think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
So this is my February cover page. I think I'm going to add in a few things over here just because it seems a little bare. But I have to say that I'm sorry that halfway through, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact that my camera died. That's why you didn't get to see the rest of this being filled in. But it kind of worked out for the best because I needed to sit down and take a break for a minute, take a shower, and let this gel pen dry. And I've decided that I am no longer going to be using these pens for letter lining unless it's small like this, just because this is just not working for me anymore. So yeah, that's what's happening there. So now that we've finished the cover page, we're going to go ahead and move on to my monthly spread. And oh my goodness, that bled through so much more than I thought it would. Why did that happen? That hasn't happened to me before on my other cover pages. What? I'm so confused. Whatever, we're gonna have to roll with the flow because I already planned out these 2 pages. And so I can't turn back now. So we're just gonna go with the punches. So I hope you enjoy this and stay tuned. Okay, so this is the monthly spread. I actually messed up right there, so I'm like so mad at myself for that right now because the black on the ink is not going to look as black as the white out. But it's okay, mistakes happen. That's why bullet journaling is so awesome. I'm actually going to probably put some of these like floating hearts across the top here, dripping down throughout the calendar, but I want to wait until I fill out all my personal information that I'm not going to fill out on camera to see if I want to do that, because I don't want it to look too cluttered either. So I'm just going to go through, put some pink highlighters through the day, and then I'm going to move on to my chore list, and we're going to get started on that. Okay. So this is going to be the chore list, and this is going to be my habits. So like I did over here, this habit page, I'm going to do diagonal, and I'm not going to do highlighters this time. I'm just going to do squares. So this is going to be a lot of line work. So if you don't have a cup of coffee, I recommend pausing and getting a cup of coffee, or fast forwarding through this part if you don't want to watch a bunch of line work. But here we go. Hi guys. Sorry if things have moved a little bit. I just wanted to finish up this huge amount of lines because I figured, well, you don't really need to watch me draw 100 lines. And so I'm going to go back to getting this spread done and complete. We finished the monthly spread. Now we're on to, this is the chores. And this is going to be like my daily habits, like my morning routine, my nighttime routine, when I normally like to start dinner, and so on and so forth. So I'm actually going to get started on this first because this is going to be the most complicated one, and I need to make sure that I do it right. Okay, and enjoy. Okay, everybody, so this is going to be the weekly spread for the 28th. So this will be kind of January into February. This is going to be the weekly spread for January 28th through 3rd. So this is going to be the first weekly spread of January. So let's get into it. I just completely thought of something that I thought was a little funny. So if you've watched my setting up my bullet journal for 2019 video, I specifically said that I like these markers because I do not color with them, because they do bleed through. And here I am coloring with them. It's like as soon as you say you don't do something, you're more than likely to do it. Isn't that crazy? Leave a comment down below if there's anybody that actually watches these videos. Leave a comment down below if you've ever noticed something that you say that you don't do and then you literally turned around and did it and then realized that you only did it because you said you didn't do it. I just think it's crazy. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this flip through before my camera completely dies. So let's go back to the front page. I have to admit, this spread kind of threw me for a run just because I was super nervous doing the whole thing in front of the camera. That's why I went a little bit more simpler than my December spreads. You know, I did a lot of intricate thing, and I also had more time for this, but I wanted to do it simple. So here's the cover page. February with a little moon. I don't know why I put a moon in there, but I did. I really wanted to pull blue into February because we got a foot of snow this morning. It was crazy. So, love never gives up. 1 Corinthians 13. Thought that went along with Valentine's Day. And then my first spread up here, I think I'm going to leave this pretty minimalistic, so I don't think I'm going to transfer those hearts over just because I don't want them to bleed through on this side too, and this side. And so there's that. And here's this spread. I will go ahead and put in a clip of this being completely done. But my light is fading, my camera is dying, and so I'm trying to get this done. But I literally just copied everything from here over to here. And then this is my habit tracker. These are the days that I no longer, or that I don't do these chores. So like working out, I don't work out on the weekends. Things like that. I don't have to pack Oz lunch during the weekends. So those are just taken off from that. And then my weekly spread, I kind of really like how this turns out. I'm interested to see how I'm going to like this, because I'm always used to these kind of boxed running task list things, but I'm noticing that now that I'm home, I don't have that much to do. on a daily basis, unless I want to do it. And that's what I want to do the running to-do list. So like the do whenever is going to be that running task list. And so these will sure be able to fit into these boxes. And I'll be able to like put little doodles around them and everything like that. And then I got my drink tracker. So I write down if I've had coffee, tea, maybe if I had a soda, water, milk, other. So I can keep track of my water intake along with my other drink intakes. Oz, that is so whenever Oz gets home, if I think of something that I need him to do, like blow out the vacuum cleaner filter, I can write that down so I won't forget to talk to him about it. And then just a random buy list. So if I'm like out at the store or something and I think of something that I need to buy and I'm not at that store, I can just write that in. And then once I make my shopping list for the week, I can transfer it over. But yeah, I hope that you guys like this. This page, it did bleed through pretty bad on this side, so this is just going to be a journaling page, so it's going to be okay. So I really hope that you guys like this first February plan with me. They will get better, I promise. Once I get the hang of this, I'm planning on doing these every month. So stay tuned for that. And if anybody at all watched this, just go ahead and leave a comment below and say anything that I could improve on or anything that you would like to see different, or maybe even a spread idea for next month. I hope that you guys have a fantastic and safe day, and God bless you, and have a great day. Bye.